Now, coming to probably one of the major contracts, really big contracts, commercial contracts, is your PPP, which is public-private partnership. So, as the word suggests, as the sort of the contract name suggests itself, this is more based as a partnership contract. So what happens in these contracts is that there is going to be a public division in the contract, which could be your stake. You could have multiple stakeholders, which means stakeholders basically means that, not shareholders, stakeholders. Stakeholders means that you're going to have multiple stakeholders in a project. Any party that has an invested interest in that project, that could be your that could be the government, to the public, which is your normal people, general around it, or the contractor, the banks, everyone, sort of anyone who has an interest in that project counts as a stakeholder. So this one involves 3 different types of stakeholders, basically involves all the people in the project, which is, in your public comes the government, and then in comes, so there's the government, then there's also the people who are going to be affected by that project. For example, the easiest example would be building a tram line, new tram line, building a new sort of tunnel, or building a new bridge, for example, or toll road. These are all public-private partnerships. So public being the government who has planned the project, and the public, as in the general public, who has an invested interest as being the sort of taxpayer, because that's where the projects are getting funded from. And then comes your second P, which is private, so the private entity who do these projects, who are big infrastructure companies, which are sort of your ASICON, CPB, Lang Royal. I'm not sure if they're around anymore or not, but like, you know, those sort of big companies. John Holland, they are the private entity in this project. So again, public, private, which is your construction firms, and a partnership. So they're both, when they both sort of have a partnership agreement